we would like to invite our third speaker onto the stage, Mr. Ami Kurana. Ami Kurana. I'm so sorry again for that.
You got it right. That's all right.
CFA Society India.
Sure.
Your name is great.
Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. My biggest dilemma while preparing for this presentation was 6 minutes is what you would get, right? 6 minutes. This is like asking a Bollywood director to zip file a movie. You know, one song is more than 6 minutes for us. So here it goes. I'm going to share with you all a very significant initiative which the CFA Society India completed this year. And this was the India Career Guide, a thought which emanated from the Asia Pacific Career Guide that we had observed. And we thought it's a very significant value add which it could create for our candidates, the members. It's important for us to realize that we operate as a single society across 8 cities, 1,500 members, 20,000 candidates, and across asset classes which are as diverse and having city-specific flavors. You have the traditional buy side and the sell side. You have the KPOs, banks, treasuries, regulators, academia, risk managers, wealth managers, private equity. So our attempt was to essentially capture various nuances across cities, across asset classes, across experience zones, depending upon the stage of the career that the individual is at, and try and replicate this to become a sort of a standard document which any candidate or a member could access and make an informed decision as to how they can add value to their career prospects. Well, we did a very significant scoping based on these aspects, and we got through the vendors, we got through the entire execution stage, and just that's when we started hitting the roadblocks, and quite significant ones. The first was the vendor essentially deserted us without moving a piece of paper. The second one was, I must say, a slightly unfortunate situation wherein the person handling the contract from the vendor passed away. Heda, who was handling the project from the Hong Kong office, also moved on. And when we looked at the content, we realized the quality is not up to the mark and will require significant intervention to bring it up to a certain level, which can be justified to put in a document of this strategic importance for us. So for a moment, we were wondering, have we hit a jinx project? But that's where the perseverance and the persistence at the CFA Society India started playing out, led by our President Jayesh Gandhi, who took upon the personal responsibility to set things rolling and made personal calls to the senior charter holders asking for assistance, and we got it. And that's a very important element that we learned in this entire exercise. An external consultant calling upon a charter holder would not get the same response versus an IAIP functionary or a fellow charter holder calling upon and asking for assistance. That really opened the doors for us and also helped us to get through the compliance procedures very fast. We also had significant assistance from the team at the India office of the CFA Society India, Mansi Panchal, who coordinated n number of permutations and combinations, trying to structure the interview sessions, the photo sessions, the entire logistics, vendor management. Entire exercise was also very well supported by the CFA India office, Srinivas, who helped us very significantly on the content side, and of course Jennifer from the Hong Kong office, who helped us do the entire project management. All in all, we were able to set the ball rolling, and the end result of it was the launch of this particular document in August 2016 this year, which carried the profile of 26 charter holder members, which included 8 female charter holders, spread across 13 asset classes, and carrying multi-city interviews. We did the launch in the end of August, and we had close to 250 people attending the event, 4 panel discussions, wherein the senior industry professionals shared their perspectives across various asset classes as well as across various experience zones on what it takes to excel in the financial services industry in India. As we see the impact of this is not just going to be immediate. It's going to be very, very long-term and very strategic for the entire India initiative for the CFA Society as well as the Institute. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That small token of appreciation for speaker. All right, big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.